Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker, well, late afternoon, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on X Summon Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, this update, I'll get the Bitcoin and XRP. The Bitcoin came under 34,000, but we'll see what happens with that. So, I'm adding one to my edition, and it's one that I should have added a long time ago, but somebody who's been asking and staying diligent but not rushing. So you know how I feel about that. So Theta Fuel is going to go right over stores. I think that's a great spot for it. My brain is so scratchy. Oh yeah, Stacy. I was going to say Stacy sent me this. It's like, why the fuck can't I remember? But Stacy with the Theta Fuel, and I already covered Theta, so we might as well cover Theta Fuel. So it's at 32 cents right now. And you can distinguish a very nice trend line here, guys. Much like I deciphered with XRP and what was going on with the rest. We can take a very nice, all the way from the top, guys. That's how beautiful that trend line runs. Right? That's how beautiful these runs. And I like how people will comment, this is like a 4-year-old drawing. Yep. But can a 4-year-old pinpoint the trend line? Can you, big mouth, make the flag as I have? Huh? No. Why are you watching my channel if you know what you're doing, schmucks? So that would be jabronis. The jabronis like to talk like that. I keep it simple, guys. I could use the chart. I could use their stupid lining, drawing tools and make it look fancy like everybody else. When you rather see it raw and unedited and understand what the fuck's going on, because I would. I don't need to see some stupid drawing tool. I have my drawing tool. It's called my pen that I've been bitching about for 4 months. Until I got a fantastic stylus from Gator Hunt. Oh, yeah. So, guys, with Theta, if it follows the same trajectory, it's at the top with Theta Fuel. Came up, that could be a shoulder, this could be the head. You can even get something like that at the top up. Hell, you could even get a real top like you've seen with DGB. But if this follows suit, you figure it'll come down somewhere in here. So that means it would have to come down to 18 cents again and figure out what's going to happen. So 0.183 if it doesn't break through. And that's what I'm saying. If it breaks through and we get something like this, then we continue up. Well, great. Then we could get some verification and go. But until you get the verification, be very careful. I think we're traveling within a trend that we've been traveling within for a very, very, very long time. Get the bounce down, back up. So at no point from when we started did it ever trade outside this trend line. And this goes all the way back to June 13th. So that's a very big downtrend. This one I could go out a lot farther because it was a lot clearer. So if you're in Theta Fuel, thinking about Theta Fuel, this is at the top of the trend. I don't expect it to break the trend. I would take your profits if you want them. Or if you're just holding and you want to buy at the bottom, you're going to get more buying opportunities at 18 cents and likely lower as this trend continues along. Because if it just continues along, you know, the points come up. You can keep making these profits, but every time it comes down lower. So some people choose just to buy at all these levels. That's why I say, if you buy the trading levels at the support levels, the current support levels, because at another time, 28 cents could have been another support level that's now resistance. And that's how you get the crossing support resistance lines. Lewis! That's how we know where we're going, Lewis! That's why we go between the lines, Lewis! If we just go like this, Lewis, we know it's a trend line, Lewis, and not support resistance, Lewis! It's a down sloping resistance, which means that the resistance points change, which is why it's down sloping, and you have a down sloping support because the support line changes. The support up here is not the same as down there. At one time, the support was 32 cents. Now it's all the way down to 18 cents. So that's why you need to understand the charts, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope that helps, Stacy, my maestro. And then with oh, did I not save it? Well, I'll just draw it back for you guys. You guys are lucky. I went back even farther with Bitcoin. Because it made that trend line. Oh, there it is. I was going to say. Look at that. Beautifully put from all the way back to May. Guys, this is May 21st. And look, when you do a trend, you make sure when it goes down, it never goes down below the trend line and never goes back up above it. Unless it has a little gasp and then it comes right back down. But look how beautifully this trend line came. This is from May 14th, guys. So if you want me to believe we're breaking trend, it's going to have to do something more than it's shown us. So I think we have a date with 26,000 or 28,000 again. And since that support's been holding on for a rather long time, slightly descending, because that was about 30,000 there, got 28.8 there. So everybody who says we had a double bottom, they've been at two separate spots in this pattern. That one's 28.5. That would be technically a kind of a double bottom. But now we need another point to touch at least there. We're descending every time. That's what nobody's telling anybody. So we descended from 29 something, descended to 28.5, I think it said, or 28.7. What was this one? So we descended from 29.6 to 28.7. So that's a descend. It's not the same. And then when we came back around, we're at 29.2. Well, how can it be a double bottom if we've already broke that supposed double bottom? So now you'd have to come down and make a real double bottom, which would correlate, you know, I don't know how you would do it. Unless you do a double bottom down here, but this looks like it's got to break through, guys, and break new ground. That's just how it looks to me. I've never come off that, but I've given you every opportunity to trade it. I just don't tell you when to trade. These are my support levels. What do you think support levels mean? That means you buy it if you think it's going to run up. Resistance levels, that means you sell it when it gets to the resistance. We're at the resistance, so you sell. If it runs off the top, too fucking bad. It's like if it blows down below the support, too damn bad, buy more. That's how it works. Apparently I have to be more blunt these days again. So T-Speaker 222, XRP, Future Millionaire at the side by the next time on Future Digibyte OG. These charts are absolutely phenomenal. Should be giving you left testicle for this. Then to get this for free, I mean, you guys don't even understand. Stay true, stay blessed. Hey, if you want to make me feel good, send a donation. If you want to make me feel even better, we're down to 208 members of Tom's Army. As I say, renewals are always a bitch. But once again, we're gaining members for every member we lose. So that 208 area right there is the good resistance or support level. So if you're on the fence, join Tom's Army. Get a different experience. Get me here full time.